going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome back to a brand new rebuild here on the channel. Today we have the Oklahoma City rebuild. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And well, obviously the big thing over the weekend that happened was Paul George was traded from the Thunder to the Clippers in order for Kawhi Leonard to join the Los Angeles Clippers. It was a massive deal in which pretty much was what, four unprotected first round picks, including the 2021 Miami Heat pick, as well as Alexander, and who else did were they able to get? Oh man, I can't remember. And Gallo. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So with all of that, we are going to trade Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm going to real quick just look at the offers available to see what we could get, at least what 2K will offer us, and just see like what the best options are. So we could get like Oladipo and Miles Turner. We could get Devin Booker, CJ McCollum and Whiteside. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot that we could get. Here's the teams that are rumored to be going after Russell Westbrook: the Orlando Magic, the Miami Heat, and shoot, I think there was another team that I was thinking of. Let's see, let's go into players here. And the Bucks could possibly be that could be interesting if you move like Bledsoe, Lopez, or like the Matthews contract, because he has 1 year and you give them first round picks. But the Bucks don't have a lot of first round picks to offer, so I don't think that's gonna happen. There's also a way where maybe even Cleveland can send Kevin Love to Oklahoma City to pair with Russell Westbrook. That could happen. The Bradley Beal thing, that could happen as well. Who knows? I wonder, was that in one of the trade finders? Was Bradley Beal? I think that's like the only way you can get Bradley Beal away from. No, they didn't even offer. Like, Bradley Beal is probably the hardest player to trade for in this game. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna send him to the Orlando Magic. I was thinking about it, and I thought this makes sense because you can pair him with Vucevic and Gordon, and in Orlando's mind, maybe they'll feel like they can be good enough to possibly get out of the East. Because I mean, the biggest threat is Milwaukee, Philly, but if you compare Russ with these two, you have Fournier, who's been playing well, Terrence Ross. I don't know. Maybe they think they could compete. So maybe Fultz gets better. Who knows? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I want in this trade Mo Bamba. You want a young player if you're getting rid of Russell Westbrook, and he's cheap, and maybe. Let's see, maybe Jonathan Isaac, or who else would I want? Honestly, I don't really want anyone else. I just want first round picks. So let's go ahead and get, I want their 2019 unprotected, and I want, realistically, you wouldn't be able to get their back-to-back years. But let's see if they will give me 2019, 2020, and 2021 and Mo Bamba. I kind of need to get rid of, or give them Russ. So let's see. Okay. That's the thing. They don't have the cap space. Ooh, okay. They would have to open up a lot of cap space. Like, we would have to take, like, Mozgov and, would Fultz be enough? If they wanted to get rid of Fultz? No. That might work. I just got to give them some players. So, like, what if we gave them... We got to give them cheap contracts, though. That's the problem. Let's give them Felton, I don't know, and Noel, and see if they take that. So that would work technically. We are not gonna force trades, obviously. So let's go ahead, get rid of the 2021 and see if they will make that trade. No. Okay, now I'm trying to work with the Heat. Oh my god, they agreed to that. Okay, that worked. We just got 3 firsts. Oh my god, hold on, I can't even remember what I gave up. So I'm bringing in Ryan Anderson, who is a $20 million contract, 3 first round picks, and Justice Winslow for Russell Westbrook and Raymond Felton. that worked. So that's a possibility of him going to the Heat, Magic, or Milwaukee is all the 3 teams that I've heard so far. And most likely, I feel like Oklahoma City would send him to the East. So that works. We get 3 first round, and we also have their 2020 pick from the other trade. So honestly, I'll take it. 19, 20, 21, and 2022. So, and we're going to be bad, which is good. That's pretty much the goal. So if we look at the roster, we have Adams and Gallo. I mean, what if we got rid of Steven Adams too? I mean, 15 and 10. Nah, you know what? I'm good. I'm good with keeping him. That will at least help the rebuild. So we should be good to go on that. And let's go ahead and set up these minutes here. We're going to give Alexander like 36 minutes. Andre Robertson, Jeremy Grant, Gallo, Steven Adams. My God, this team is not good. Let's see. We'll play Noel, I guess, like 24 minutes. We'll play Burks like 20. Is there anyone else that I want to play? Darius Bazley, I'm actually going to go ahead and send to the G League. And who else could I? Oh, we have Winslow. Forgot about Winslow. So we're going to give him minutes as well. Ferguson, 9 and 2 was his 30 per 36. Diallo is 21, hasn't played yet. Yeah, this is rough. Okay, so this is a rotation I'm going to go with. Alexander will start at point guard, 36 minutes. Robertson, 30. 32 to Winslow. 30 to Gallo. 34 to Adams. And Noel, we're going to give 24. 20 to Schroeder. 18 to Burks. And 16 to Jeremy Grant. And then we're going to send Bazley to the G League. So that's what we're going to roll with here. Hopefully we're really bad. Obviously that's the goal. And then let's, some proficiency. Wow, 3.5. Holy moly. We might actually be decent, which might really suck, but who knows? I'm curious to see what the power rankings are. Let's see. NBA.com has us at 8. And then 2K Sports has us at 8 as well. Spears has us at 11. So hopefully we're not that good. I'll see you guys after season number 1 post Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Okay. I'm actually irritated. We go 49 and 33. Wow, I should have traded Adams and Gallo. So Giannis wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Zion. Kevin Looney's 6-man defensive player of the year is Giannis. Buddy Hield most improved. Coach of the year is Doc Rivers, who has Kawhi and Paul George. So all NBA first team: Curry, Harden, Giannis, Zion, and Jokic. Second team: Embiid, Anthony Davis, RJ Barrett, Kyrie Irving, and John Morant. And then third team: Russell Westbrook with the Heat. He averaged 22, 8.8, and 6 assists per game. Ben Simmons, LeBron, Doncic, and Karl Anthony Towns. Defense, we didn't get anyone. And defense second team, we did not get anyone either. So all rookie first team. No one and no one. So we get the number 1. Never mind. I was thinking we were the Clippers for a second there. Not gonna lie, we get the number 5 seed. I almost just flipped out. How did we get the number 1 seed at 49 wins? So we're the 5th seed against Utah. I'm honestly shocked. By trading Russ, we still went and won 49 games. Gallo averaged 19 a game. I probably should have traded Gallo, to be honest. Shai Gilgeous Alexander, I don't know, whatever. 15.7 points per game and 6.8 assists, so that's actually pretty good. And then let's see, Winslow 13.5, 6 and 5. I mean, it's a good group of players. Like, they're just all decent. There's not a star though, so you can't win with this team. But Adams 17 and 11, he played really well. And then Gallo, obviously, 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2.5 assists. So pretty good. So I guess we will see what happens here in the playoffs. I don't expect to win a series, but who knows? It would be kind of crazy to play the Clippers in the second round. We're up 2-1. Okay, 2-2. Did Miami make the playoffs? No, they didn't. So we get a lottery pick, which is amazing. And we get to the second round. Wow. And we do play the Los Angeles Clippers. We win game 1. Like this is like total revenge on Paul George if we can win this thing. But they win 2-1. And okay, we tie it up 2-2. Can we win game 5? Nope. All right, they might beat us here in 6. Yep, they do. And it's the Clippers and the Lakers. So we're gonna go ahead and sim this series. The Clippers win game 1, Lakers win game 2 and 3, and Clippers tie it. Okay, and take a 3-2 lead. And it's the Clippers and the Bucks in the NBA Finals, and the winner of the NBA Finals will be the Clippers in 6. Paul George wins MVP. So there you go. Wow, Paul George won MVP instead of Kawhi Leonard. Interesting. Okay, so what do I want to do here in free agency? Because we were much better than I expected, which honestly is shocking. So we're going to go ahead and approve that and get into the draft lottery. So picks. We have the 9th from Miami. So I will definitely take that. I was hoping that we would be bad too, but I guess not. So we have 9, and we have our own pick at 23. So I could package those and try to move up and get a pretty good player. We're gonna keep Billy Donovan for 1 more year, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign Michael Williams, and let's go ahead and get a better assistant coach. And we got a good trainer already, so we're good to go on that. Let's go ahead and grab Newman, at least try to, and we will grab a good head scout as well. So boom, boom. Okay, we won't get Newman, it looks like. So let's go ahead, and we can still offer him a contract, but let's get Owen Taylor. Hello? My Google thing just talked to me. All right. Yeah, we'll get Taylor, and we should be all good to go with that. So let's get to the NBA draft. Let's see if we were to give up, I don't want to really give up a player, but let's see if we added those and Winslow. Could we move up in the draft? No. Okay, what if we took away Winslow? Could we move up? We could get Thibault. We could get, not much. Bruno Fernando. Okay, we might have to just manually try and propose for a trade. Let's look at the mock draft and see who we would like to go after. We won't go after Cole Anthony or a point guard because we have Alexander. And other than that, I think as far as young guys, honestly, we kind of need a 2. Basley is going to be an 81 overall, so I'm good with that. So I want to try and get a 2 in this draft, which there are a lot of 2s in this draft. Brian Anton, Anthony Edwards, Nico Mannion's technically a shooting guard, Josh Green, Scotty Lewis I could play at the 2. He's 6'6". Khalil Whitney actually would be kind of nice too. So he's at 10. James Wiseman, if he's there, we could try and take James Wiseman. Or Isaac. Like, this is a good draft. So I do want to move up a little bit. We have 9 at, okay, we could get Scotty Lewis, but what if we didn't get rid of our pick either? Because we can still get a decent player. So what if I traded 9 and a second and tried to move up a little bit? Maybe to like, let's talk to Phoenix or Sacramento. Okay, so I decided to just keep my pick. Mobley went number 1, Cole Anthony went number 2, Edwards number 3, LaMelo 4, Anton number 5, 6 is Mannion, 7 the Kings took Wiseman, and Vernon Carey. So actually, we're gonna get one of the guys that I wanted. So I figured after like thinking about it, I was like, you know what, we're gonna get someone that we want. Wait, is let's see. So yeah, Khalil Whitney is honestly not bad. He's 6'8", 80 overall, B and C. Jaden McDaniels is pretty good too, but he's more of a all-around type of guy, and I wouldn't be able to move him around a lot. And then there's Scotty Lewis. I think I'm gonna go with but see, I really like McDaniels. Shot tendency 72, shot tendency 61, so he's more of a scorer. You know what? I'm gonna go with Jaden McDaniels. Screw it. I'm gonna go with Jaden McDaniels and see how that goes. I think he ends up being better. I hope. So we'll see. And then with the 20, what pick is this? Let's see who went right after. So Josh Green, Stewart. Okay, Lewis went there. All right. So yeah, we have the 23rd pick. So let's see. Oops. Let's see who is there. Who can we get here? Ebola, Anton Watson, I've gotten before. Wendell Moore. He's a small forward, though. I already have Quentin Grimes, actually. Isn't bad. but he's see. I mean, we can throw him in a G League, but you know what? I'll get Quentin Grimes to have at the 2 for the future. And then let's see if anyone else is there here in the second round. I mean, I could take. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna let the computer. I don't think we're gonna even keep those guys. So we're all good there. We went with Jaden McDaniels and Quentin Grimes. Not bad, honestly. We'll take it. And then we'll put Grimes in the G League, and then we'll obviously go ahead and play Jaden McDaniels. So team player options. We're gonna go ahead and decline Noel, accept Alexander, decline Grant and Patterson. Oh, they accepted in. Okay. And then Ferguson, we are going to decline as well. Diallo, we're going to decline, and Ryan Anderson, we're going to decline. So we're just keeping Alexander. We have to keep Grant and Patterson. So we're good there. And then Conley declined. And yeah, so qualifying offers, we don't have any. So we are all good there. And let's look at our roster for right now. So we have Schroeder and Alexander. Alexander's an 80 overall, so we'll start him again. We got Grimes, who we're going to throw in the G League. So we need a 2. We have McDaniels and Winslow. We have Grant, Basley, who we're going to start. And then we got Steven Adams. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the rotations. We can go Alexander, Beasley, McDaniels, Basley, Steven Adams. And then we're going to go off the bench. We can go Winslow, 26, to 18 to Schroeder, 16 to Grant, 12 to Leonard, and then we're going to go ahead and put Quentin Grimes into the G League. So system proficiency, we are going to drop down a little bit, so we're down to 3 stars, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that sign. And then honestly, I'm going to make the McDaniels our first scoring option because I want him to shoot a lot. Then we'll go with no preference because Beasley and Alexander will kind of take it from there. So we should be good to go. I'll see you guys after season number 2, where hopefully I don't know. Hopefully we're pretty good. We just want development and good picks from Miami and our own. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so that record is more like what I was going for last season. We go 27 and 55. Zion wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Jaden McDaniels, so we do get the Rookie of the Year. 21 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists. Jalen the Q, 13.5, 6 and 4, 6 Man of the Year. Giannis Defense Player of the Year. Dennis Smith is Most Improved, and Coach of the Year is Lloyd Pierce with the Atlanta Hawks. So we won't get anyone on any of the All-NBA teams. I doubt it. Yeah, no, and Russ didn't make it either. But he did get on All Defensive First Team. He averaged 18, 7, and 6, so not great. And that's about it. Let's see. Did we have any other rookies? I don't. Oh, yeah, we had Darius Baisley, who averaged 14 and 9, so that's pretty good, and he's up to an 84 overall. How did we only win 27? Like, our rookies played really well. I guess it's just, you know, they don't have experience, so it might be like a longer rebuild, like a 3 or 4 year rebuild. Or usually my rebuilds I do 3 seasons, but this one might have to be 4 seasons because our team is just so young. I don't know. It depends on what picks we get in this round or in this year, because Miami again missed the playoffs, so we get Miami and our own pick. We aren't getting the Clippers pick just yet, and it's fine because they're the number 2 seed, but we do get the Clippers pick next year in 2021, so I'll be interested to see what pick that is. And the Clippers are in the NBA Finals against the 76ers, trying to repeat, and they force a game 7, and the Sixers beat them this time. So Joel Embiid wins Finals MVP 30 and 12. So there you go. That's the playoffs. Let's see what pick we'll have in the draft lottery. I'm hoping. Let's see. We should have a couple in here. So we have our own we have Miami's at 5, our own at 2. Wow. Okay. The Knicks have Dallas's pick at 10 and their own at 11. Okay, so we have a good chance of getting 2 picks in the top 5. Hopefully we stay at that. We get the number 1 pick and the number 6 pick. Our own went from 2 to 1, and then the Miami pick went 5 to 6. So honestly, I'll take it. We have the number 1 pick where we can get oh my god, I just literally blanked. Jalen Green. I want to say that's literally like the best player in the draft, which is amazing, in like a few drafts too, so which is really good. We're gonna go ahead and try to get Stafford here as our head. Ooh, we don't have money. Can we get Peterson? Okay, we can hopefully get Peterson. So let's try and do that. We do want to get a good trainer. Hopefully we can afford the trainer as well. So sign Navarro. We should have enough money to still sign Peterson, and we do. And then we'll just let the computer get our CFO. So we should be good. Let's get to the NBA draft now. And let's go ahead and take our #1 pick. Yes, Jalen Green, 82 overall. Evan Mobley's an 82 overall as well. But we have Malik, which is kind of... I mean, I guess we could trade Malik and flip him for like a center. I don't know. I don't know how Malik did. I didn't look at the player stats. I forgot to look at that. So if not, hopefully Isaiah Todd drops. I doubt it. Who else? BJ Boston, if he were to drop, and then we can move Jaden McDaniels to the 4 and have just a crazy offensive team. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to go pick by pick. Isaiah Todd goes #2. BJ Boston goes #3. Darn it. I wanted BJ Boston. I was hoping he'd drop. Greg Brown goes 4. Isaiah Jackson goes 5. And that means we can get Evan Mobley. Okay. We can trade Steven Adams, or we could put Evan Mobley. We have Bassie. We have Alexander, so we don't really need RJ Hampton. What do we need? Honestly, Adams is a free agent. We could just let Adams go. And then we could go Alexander, Green, McDaniels, Basley. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Mobley. We'll do that. So that will be our starting 5. Our starting 5 will be all under like 21 years old, which is kind of crazy. So go to our next pick, which is 32, the first pick in the second round. And let's take, let's see, outside, athletic inside, outside threat, sharpshooter, and Moses Moody, who we could throw in the G League. Offensive minded center. We could throw him in the G League. I'm gonna go with Moody. Just a sharpshooter that we can have come off the bench, at least next year. So there you go. This is going much better than I thought. Like, we're getting really lucky with the draft. This reminds me of when the Thunder had Russ, James Harden, Durant, and Ibaka all on the same team. Like, that was insane. Now we have Alexander, Green, McDaniels, Baisley, and Mobley all on the same team, which is kind of insane. So we'll go ahead and accept everyone there and go into team player options. Obviously we're going to keep Baisley and Alexander. We're gonna let you know what, no, we'll accept Leonard. We'll bring Leonard back because I think we could use a backup center. So we should be good with that. Qualifying offers, we don't have any. And let's look at our actually, what do we need? Because we have, let's see, 1, 2. Beasley we can have come off the bench. I'm fine with that. He only averaged 11 a game, so he's more of a bench guy. So 1, 2. Actually, we could trade him because we have Quentin Grimes. I might trade Beasley then. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and find, and that way we can have some money too. So I'm gonna trade Beasley for just actually, let's look at the roster. Who else do I need, or what else do I need? So 1, 2, 3, 3 would be Grimes, and then 4, 5, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would need a backup point guard. So if we can trade Beasley for a backup point guard, we should be all good to go. So let's try to do that. Can we get a backup point guard for Beasley? Goran Dragic, that's not bad. I might just do that. Monte Morris and Bol Bol. I don't really need Bol, and we can just keep that pick. Can we just, I don't know if I want Monte Morris though. We can take, I might just take that Dragic. He has only 1 more year left on his deal, and we get their first round pick in 2024. Another deal with the Heat though. I don't want to make the Heat better though. I mean, how is Dragic doing over there? You know what? No, I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna try and do a straight up deal. That's 3 years though. I don't want Monte Morris for 3. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take Dragic. Do another deal with the Heat. Lol. Okay. And other than that, I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and we don't have to do anything for agency. So I'll see you guys in training camps. Okay, so we go 37 and 45 for a young team with pretty much all rookies. That's not bad. James Harden wins MVP, averaging 38 points per game. RJ Hampton wins Rookie of the Year. Okay. Instead of Jalen Green. Wow. Romeo Langford, 6th Man of the Year. Defense Player of the Year is Giannis. DeAndre Hunter, Most Improved. And Brett Brown wins Coach of the Year with Philly. So, no one on first team. No one on second team. There's Russell Westbrook averaging 28 and 7. Hopefully they weren't better. Because I do kind of want their pick. Khalil Whitney with Toronto averaged 23 and a half, 8 and 3. Wow, that's pretty good. And let's see, defensive first team, we didn't get anyone. Both Jimmy Butler and Russ are on there though. They both had good years. I feel like they made the playoffs. And then all defensive second team, we did not get anyone. So rookies, Evan Mobley averaged 16, 9 and 3, stealing and a block. Okay, I'll take that. His shooting numbers are pretty good. Jalen Green averaged nearly 20, 2.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, shot 55% from the field and 45 from 3. So that is really good. He was amazing. And then we have Quentin Grimes on all rookie second team, 9 points and 6 assists as our shooting guard, backup point guard, I guess. So he played really well too. So a lot of young guys that played really well. Miami missed the playoffs again. Yes, we get their pick. So our team honestly is going to be stacked. It's just really young and we're not winning a lot of games. But I think since we went 37 and 45 this year, I think we're going to be much better next year because at least our rookies are up to like 85, 86 overalls. And McDaniels should be like an 87 hopefully, if not higher. So that'll be nice. The Clippers, who will get their pick, they were the number 1 or number 2 seed. And they're going to get back to the NBA Finals for a third straight year, possibly. And they do. Wow. And they're playing the Hawks. Can they win their second in 4 years or 3 years? They do. Their second in 3 years. Paul George wins his second MVP in 3 years. So there you go. Real quick, I do want to look at the player stats for our team. So player stats. Jalen Green led the team in scoring. McDaniels 17.7, 8.8 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. And then Baisley 15 and 11. That's pretty good. Alexander 12 and 7. Grimes 9 and 6. Per 36. What's the numbers for Grimes? 14 and 9.5. So if we moved him to point guard, he would technically be better than Alexander. But I don't know if I want to do that. And then let's see, Basley 13-11, Winslow, or Basley, yeah, 15-11. Alexander 12 and 7, Grimes 9 and 6, Dragic 6.8 and 2, Winslow 6. So yeah, not bad. Team stats, points per game, we were fifth worst, and or was that points allowed? That was points allowed. We were fifth best. My bad. Points per game, we were 26. So I think that's definitely going to improve once our offense starts getting it going. So, and Jalen Green is, going into his second year. He was a rookie averaging 19.9 points per game, and leading our team in scoring. So that's pretty good. League meetings, let's go ahead and skip that. Make sure all of that is rejected. And then draft lottery. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. We have Miami was the worst team in the league. So we have the best chance of getting the number 1 pick again for the second straight year, and then our own is at 11. So we'll see what we end up with. We end up with 4, and we stay at 11. So not terrible. I mean, it sucks that we dropped out, but at least we're 4, and we didn't drop any lower than that. We're good with our staff, so let's go to the NBA draft, and I'll see you guys with who I pick. Okay, we got the steal of the draft. We might as well have gotten the first overall pick because Baldwin dropped to 4th. Zara Wade went right before us. Terrence Clark and then Paulo Banchero went number 1 overall. So we got a major steal there. And then at 11, we got Victor Wembanyama. I think is how you say his name. Shaquille O'Neal almost made it to us. But we have so many small forwards. That's the issue with drafting Baldwin. But he's 6'10", and he's more of an inside scorer, it looks like. So maybe we can move him to like the 4. I don't know. I mean, he's going to come off the bench. So we'll see. Rookie signings. And then we're going to go ahead and retain the rights on Erno Duganix. and we're going to decline that last pick. So we're going to go ahead and keep all of them. Team player options we're going to accept, and we're going to bring back Moses Moody as well. So our team has just a bunch of 80 overalls. That's literally our team. Let's go ahead and qualifying offers, and we're going to offer Alexander a qualifying offer. Honestly, I might just go ahead and pay him. So let's go ahead and do that. So bird rights here. We got, so we're just going to pay Alexander since we have the money, and we're not going to bring back Winslow or Dragic. So we should be all good to go on that. So we're going to renounce on everyone else. Yeah, we're just going to renounce on everyone else. So boom, and let's go ahead and I'll see you guys in training camps. This rotation is kind of insane. All of our guys are younger than like 25. Alexander's the oldest player on this team, and he's 24. So everyone's 24 or younger. It's crazy. Alexander 32 minutes, Green and McDaniels 34 minutes, Baisley and Mobley 31. I'm going to give 28 to Patrick Baldwin, our rookie, off the bench. Grimes will be getting 25 off the bench. Moody will be getting 15, and Wembanyama will be getting 10. So we have 1, 2, 3 rookies all coming off the bench, and all of these guys are in either their first or their second or third year. McDaniels is in his third, and then Alexander is going into his fourth. So kind of insane. I don't know how we're going to do this year because, again, we're so young. It might take not this season, but next season. And if that's the case, we have a chance. If you guys look at the mock drafts, LeBron James Jr. is in this draft. We're already to that point, which is kind of insane. This is, I think, the farthest I've ever gone. And we still have Miami's pick, and we have the Clippers pick this year. So there's a chance, if Miami's bad again, there's a chance that we could get LeBron James Jr. or Mikey Williams. That would be ridiculous. Our team is really good. So I'll see you guys actually real quick. System proficiency. Still no 4 stars, which is kind of disappointing. But I'm gonna make it balanced at 3.5, so should be good to go. I'll see you guys after the season. So this is more like it. We go 54 and 28. Zion Williamson wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Terrence Clark. Wendell Moore wins 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved is Cade Cunningham. And Coach of the Year is Francis Woods with 55 wins with the Utah Jazz. All right, so did we get anyone on All-NBA first? No, we did not. Second, we got no one. Third, no one. Awesome. I would love to see it. Oklahoma City got literally no one. Okay, Patrick Baldwin, all rookie first team, averaged 15 and 6 and 3.5 assists, so not bad. Coming off the bench, by the way. And he is now an 87 overall. So per 36 would have been 28 and 5. So not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, did Zaire Wade get on any of these lists? No, he didn't. Okay, so we do make the playoffs as a 3 seed. So better than last year. And the Heat once again missed the playoffs. I'm curious, were they the worst team again? They were not the worst team. They were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they're gonna have like the 9th or 10th pick, just about. So, all right. Our chances of getting LeBron James Jr. have lowered definitely. So that's kind of unfortunate. But we have 2 small forwards, so I think we're fine. So Jalen Green averages the same as last year, 19.9 points per game. 3 rebounds and nearly 4 assists. Shot 50, 40, 90 from the field. There you go. Jaden McDaniels averaged 17 a game, 9 and 3.5 assists, 49, 36, and 87. Patrick Baldwin, our rookie, 15 and 6. Mobley, 15 and 8. Basley, 13 and 9. Alexander, 11 and 7. Grimes, 10 and 7. 7 from Moody and Wembanyama, 1.7, 1.8. He didn't get much. So look at this though: 89, 90, 87, 87, 89, 88, 87, 85, and then 79. So that's literally our rotation. That's kind of insane. Points per game, we were 16th. Okay, we're not a great offensive scoring team, but we're the best defensive team. Which is interesting. No one's really kind of stepping up. It's kind of weird. I feel like we're scoring a decent amount, but I guess not. So let's go ahead and just simulate the first round. We are going up against Memphis, and they have John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Kelly Oubre, Jaren Jackson, Valanciunas, Clark, Young, and Reb. So they're a pretty good team. So they win game 2, and we win game 3 to go up 2-1. We are up 3-1, and okay, 3-2. And okay, they're gonna game 7. Can we win our first playoff series? We do. Okay, so as the 3rd seed, we will now be playing the Clippers, who are a 7th seed. They have Dotson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Kat Miguel, Zubac, Jamal Murray. What? And they were a 7th seed because they didn't start Jamal? Well, Dotson playing pretty well. Jamal off the bench. Wow, he got traded. That's kind of insane. Paul George, meh, and Kawhi Leonard, he's been all right. So, all right, well, here we go. This is the big series, I guess. We're down 0-1. We tied up at 1. Can we get revenge on the Clippers? I mean, to be fair, they've made it to 3 straight NBA Finals, and they've won 2 of them. So they've kind of had their time. And we are, okay, another game 7. Can we beat them in 7? Yes, we do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Now it's the LA Lakers as the 1 seed. They have Tyrese Maxey, Norvell, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, N'Faly Dante. Kuzma's coming off the bench with Schroeder. Okay. They have a pretty good team. Game 1, we lose. All right. Remember, they have home court. Game 2, we win. So now we have home court. On the other side is New York and Atlanta, by the way. So that's going to be interesting. And we are up 3-1. And can we get to the finals? We do. We are in the NBA Finals with this really young team. And the New York Knicks make it, who have Dennis Smith, Javonte Smart, RJ Barrett, KJ Martin, Steven Adams, Julius Randle, Springer, Mitchell Robinson. So they ended up signing Steven Adams. And then KJ Martin, pretty decent. RJ Barrett is, wow, what the heck, Philly? I think that's a glitch. 23, 6 and 6 this season. So he had a really good year. They win game 1. They win game 2. They won 4 less games. Oh wow, and they beat us twice on the road. Okay, can we tie it up at 2? Nope, they're up 3-1, and they win it in 5. RJ Barrett wins MVP. Okay, we're gonna have to give it one more year, but I think as a 3 seed with 54 wins, I think we're in prime position to win it next year. So we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna fly through it, bring back the same team, and actually, real quick, before I want to show you guys just the lottery, because we might end up getting a really good pick here. Let's see. So we're at 9, and we don't have the Clippers pick this year. So that'll be interesting. Let's see if we can jump up. We don't. We actually dropped down to 10. So I'll see you guys next season. That 10th guy probably won't play. So see you guys next year. And the Boston Celtics will actually get LeBron James Jr. Okay, cool. Just a shocker. Imani Bates goes number 1. LeBron goes number 2. Cruz goes number 3. Bailey goes 4. Mikey Williams doesn't go till 5 to the Pistons. So that's kind of insane. LeBron James is in Chicago. Wow. By the way, I went with Bryce Giggs, a point guard to 77 overall, who will be in the G League. So anyways, there you go. See you guys next season. Okay, so we go 54 and 28. We do worse. Zion, LeBron James Jr. wins Rookie of the Year with Chicago, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 6.5 assists. And then Clark wins 6 Man of the Year, Defense Player of the Year, Giannis, BJ Boston, Most Improved. And Trent Peterson is Coach of the Year with Oklahoma City Thunder. So I guess we ended up with the best record in the league. We don't get all NBA players. Oh, that's all rookie. All NBA second team, we did not get anyone. And third team, we did not. Our team is just so, like, stacked, to be honest, that we're not getting, like, any, like, individual awards because they literally can't. Let's see. Oh, that's playoff stats. Let's see. Player stats here. Green averaged 20.7, 3.5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half. Shot 50, 44, and 88. McDaniels averaged 18, 8 and 4, 48, 32, and 86. Mobley 15, 8 and 3, 48 and 42. That's pretty good. Baisley 13 and 9. Baldwin off the bench 13, 5 and 3. Alexander 11, 2 and 7. Moody 10 and 2. Grimes 9 and 6.8. Honestly, maybe I should start him instead of Alexander. Shoot, I don't know. I mean, he's still getting like 30 minutes per game. Team stats, points per game, we were 7th, so better, and points allowed, we were 4th. Okay, I'm gonna start Grimes at point guard instead to see what happens, because his per 36 is way better than Alexander. And just to see, I mean, he's only getting what, 6 more minutes. So yeah, we'll see what happens if that ends up working out or not. But let's get to the playoffs. We are the 1 seed going up against Denver, who has Farakin, I don't know, Coleman, Porter Jr., Bassi, and Jokic. Jalen Hands. Okay, so obviously they traded Jamal Murray away, which I don't understand why. But we win game 1. We win game 2. They went 44 and 38, by the way. The West was actually really close, since we only won 54 games and we're the number 1 seed. So we're up 3-1. And by the way, the Heat did not make the playoffs once again, and the Clippers did not make the playoffs. So we're gonna get 2 lottery picks, which is kind of insane. Okay, we're going to a game 7. What is happening? We are at home, so we should be able to win this thing. We're up by 10, up by 8, up by 14, up by 7, and we should be able to get the win 129 to 107. Greenwood 26, Mobley 24, 14, and 6. McDaniels with 21. All right, so in the second round, we have the Utah Jazz, who has Conley Mitchell, Scotty Barnes, Isaiah Mobley, Rudy Gobert. Wow, this is a really good team. They are going to be really tough. They won 46 games as well. Wow, wait. Did Denver win 44? Oh, 44. 45. Dang, yeah, the West was just really close in general. So let's go ahead, sim game 1, and we win game 1. New York, by the way, is back as the 1 seed. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. Please don't go down 3-1. Okay, we tie it up at 2. And game 5, we win. Can we just close this thing out in 6, please? No. Another game 7 for the 2nd straight series. Okay, we are up by 7, up by 10, up by 6, and we win by 3. Jeez, that was a little closer than I wanted it. McDaniels 26, 6, and 6 into the Western Conference Finals, and New York loses. Okay, so Toronto, Indiana there. With Memphis, they have John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Oubre, Jaren Jackson, Valanciunas. Oh, we played them last year, I believe, and we beat them. So game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. All right. And game 3, can we win? Yes. All right. Can we sweep them after being in back-to-back game 7s? And we sweep them. So we have the Toronto Raptors in the NBA Finals. They have Cunningham, McClung, Whitney, Siakam, Jarrett Allen, Parker. We should be able to win this series. They were the 5 seed. They only won 43 games. We've got to be able to win this series. We win game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. Okay, we win game 5. Okay, let's get into Simcast here. We are on the road in Toronto. Can we win game 6 and finish this thing off with back-to-back finals appearances and 1 win? They are up by 6 in overtime, and we win. Okay, I did not mean to sim it that fast. I was trying to slow it down, but yeah. So we win it. Jaden McDaniels, MVP. He was the first round pick that we used in this rebuild. 21 points per game, 10 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and he shot 50% from the field, 37% from 3, and he's a 93 overall. There you go. So we finally win a finals in 2023. It took what, 4 seasons or something like that. Here's the playoff stats. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Green led the team in scoring in the playoffs. Mobley, Baldwin, Baisley. I mean, look at all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We ended up with 8 90s. Yeah, that's incredible. See you guys next time. Holy moly.